We have a dash bezel here out of a 99 GMC Yukon. We're going to put a double dent in there. The customer wants it to look factory. The factory opening is only a dent and a half. So what we've done here, we kind of got a start on it already. That block of wood is the size of the double dent Pioneer we're putting in. Off to the sides, we've added some ABS plastic that's just temporarily super glued in place. It's going to be adhered with some SEM body panel adhesive shortly, and then we're going to fill these sides with body filler and kind of blend the dash panel to look factory. And once we're done, it will be primed, retexture painted, and then painted back to the stock color. We'll show you how it goes along the process. So this has to be kind of done in layers. Here's one layer on there. We're about to do the second layer. If you'll notice on the back side, we have holes drilled in the plastic for the filler mix to adhere to the plastic so it doesn't crack and move out of the position where it needs to be. And once everything's all done here, it'll be finished, sanded, primed, texture painted. That wood black's going to pop out of that opening. So this is our third coat. It's kind of our finish coat. It's important to put it on as smoothly as possible. It will give you a better result with less sanding. There'll be very little sanding required to make this good. When this sets up, we will sand it and then pop the wood black out. So right now we have this finished sanded. The black was put in flush. It was sanded with 150 and 220 now. It's pretty smooth. We're going to pop the black out and then do a little bit more sanding and some texturing and painting. We'll let you see how it looks once the black comes out. The filler is sanded right down to the level of the black, so it will come out easily and leave a clean edge. We have our black out, and the next step is we're just going to dust a little bit of this SEM high build primer surfacer on there, and that'll show any imperfections that we need to work on. Here's the back side of the panel. We're going to let this set up. We just used some 3M body panel adhesive, which will dry very strong and prevent the front panel from cracking. So here's the bezel. After a little bit more sanding and spraying some texture coat on it from SEM, it's going to put a real slight texture in the finish and make it more uniform to the factory and not have to worry about any kind of little tiny flaws that we might get by painting it. So it's almost ready for finish paint right now, which is going to be back to the graphite color that the inside was. You'll notice we have the whole panel taped off, so we'll get the graphite sprayed on, get the tape off, and it'll be ready to put back in the car. Here's the bezel sprayed graphite color back to the original color. So we're going to let that dry a little bit, take the tape off, and it's pretty much done, ready to go back in the car. The radio is already mounted in the car, so all we have to do is snap this bezel on the front and the install is going to be complete. Here's the finished bezel ready to go back into the car. We'll see if we can get a picture of it installed in the dash. We have the tape off. It's repainted back to the factory color, and it's going to look like a factory double din install in a car that never came with a double din radio.